How can a woman change the fate of a nation? What can she sacrifice for this cause? What about those who lived the same fate for their own people 1400 years ago? Lean back and let yourself immerse in the epic story of two different women. This woman did something so extraordinary that we still speak her name 3,000 years later. I'll reveal Egypt's greatest secret. I'll take you on a brief journey through time to meet the ancient world's most powerful woman. You'll be amazed by HATSHEPSUT's incredible story. Born in 1507 BC, HATSHEPSUT was the daughter of powerful pharaoh Thutmose I, unaware of her extraordinary destiny ahead. At a young age, following traditional royal customs, she married her half-brother Thutmose II and adapted to palace life. When her husband died, their son Thutmose III was still a small child. The regency fell to her and she accepted responsibility. But HATSHEPSUT was definitely not an ordinary regent woman. A different fire burned within her. This made her truly special. After serving as regent for exactly 7 years, she made her history-changing decision. She would claim the pharaoh's title. To become a female pharaoh, she wore a false beard and began dressing in men's clothing. The priestly class opposed her. Palace nobles whispered, but HATSHEPSUT was extremely determined and possessed a remarkably strong character. Creating a sacred divine birth story, she proclaimed to the people that she was the true daughter of mighty god Amun. This gave her legitimacy. For exactly 22 long years, she successfully ruled Egypt. Instead of war, she pursued trade and prosperity policies, developing the country. She organized the legendary Punt expedition that went down in history. Precious gold, quality incense, and rare exotic plants came to Egypt. She built her magnificent and glorious temple at Deir el-Bahari. This structure emerged as a true masterpiece of architectural history. She inscribed her success stories and victories on the temple walls. The female pharaoh's lasting traces would thus be preserved forever. The country experienced a great period of wealth, and art flourished rapidly. HATSHEPSUT's reign became Egypt's brilliant golden age. However, like every powerful female leader, she also made many enemies. Thutmose III was now becoming a growing young man. In 1458 BC, HATSHEPSUT died in a quite mysterious manner. Thutmose III ascended the throne and began implementing his planned revenge. He ruthlessly destroyed all of HATSHEPSUT's statues and monuments. He systematically erased her name from wall inscriptions and completely destroyed her monuments, as if HATSHEPSUT had never lived. For exactly 3,000 years, HATSHEPSUT's name and achievements were completely forgotten until modern archaeologists rediscovered her. In 1903, HATSHEPSUT's mummy was brought to light. The great female pharaoh thus reclaimed her place on history's stage. Today we remember and honor HATSHEPSUT. She was a brave, visionary, and inspiring woman. In a male-dominated world, she fought courageously for the throne and prevailed. She left behind an inspiring legacy for future generations. HATSHEPSUT proved to history that not gender, but vision and courage determine true leadership. Her spirit and legacy will live forever. About 1,400 years before this story, a peaceful Celtic village. Prepare for the epic. Can a woman defeat thousands of warriors? In 12th century Japan, the legendary female warrior TOMOE GOZEN changed history forever. In a man's world, her story became a terrifying legend. TOMOE was the most fearsome name on battlefield, stronger than 1,000 men, unmatched in archery, unrivaled with the sword. History tells her story this way. Who was this warrior really? TOMOE GOZEN was born in the Kiso region in 1157. The noble girl learned the arts of war alongside her brothers. Her talents caught the attention of the powerful warlord Minamoto no Yoshinaka. Yoshinaka chose her as his personal guard and general. In the Genpei Wars, TOMOE was now a commander. This bloody conflict between the Taira and Minamoto clans was the beginning of her legend. TOMOE's battle strategies were extraordinary. She defeated enemies with mental, then physical force. No man could measure up to her prowess. In 1184, at Kurikara, she defeated a 6,000 army with 300 cavalry. Her strategy and courage made history. Her appearance on the battlefield made enemies tremble. With red armor, black hair, and naginata, she was like death incarnate. Her greatest skill was horsemanship. She scored perfect hits while shooting arrows on horseback, astonishing enemies. None were as swift as her. Legends tell that she killed 5 enemies with 5 arrows in one strike. She moved like a ghost, taking lives instantly. Her loyalty to Yoshinaka was unwavering. Together they won countless victories, expanding territories. The duo was a feared war machine. Fame brought enemies. Minamoto no Yoritomo saw Yoshinaka from his own clan as a threat. Betrayal was approaching. At the end of 1184, Yoshinaka and TOMOE fought against Yoritomo with few forces. Winter was harsh, conditions merciless. The Battle of Awazu was Tomoe's turning point. Yoshinaka's army was besieged. There was no escape. The last warriors were falling. Yoshinaka ordered Tomoe to flee. "I don't want defeat stained by a woman's death," he said. It was a devastating command for Tomoe. Before obeying that command, she showed heroism. She single-handedly defeated enemy commander Onda no Hachiro Moroshige in fierce combat. Legends tell that Tomoe won great victory by defeating Moroshige. The warrior who completed her final duty with honor could now leave in peace. Lord Yoshinaka chose an honorable death. Tomoe watched her master's final moments from afar, experiencing the greatest loss of her life. She was now alone. What happened after remains uncertain. Some sources say she committed suicide, others that she retreated to a mountain monastery and became a monk. According to common belief, she married Wada Yoshimori and gave birth to a son. The warrior spirit was passed to new generations. Her story lived on for centuries in kabuki theaters, poems, and folk tales. Her legend never faded away. In modern Japan, she became a symbol of female power and courage. Statues were erected, festivals organized in her name. TOMOE GOZEN is the story of a woman who achieved the impossible. In a man's world, she played by her own rules and won. Which story do you think is more impressive? We're waiting for your comments and subscription to our channel. If you enjoyed this video, you can also watch the same video or similar content in different languages. You can find the access links to our channels, which we broadcast in English, German, Spanish, French, and Turkish in the description area.